Hello, and greetings, lovely person. This is RPGmodsFan. The first Divinity Original Sin game is a fun, humorous, and excellent video game. I will showcase, hence spoilers ahead, of what I thought was one of its funniest moments, called Charmed, I'm Sure, where an orc is in induced love with a town guard. By the way, according to YouTube, let me scroll all the way down and magnify this. When I upload this video, it will be my 100th video upload, but I will talk more about that towards the end of this video. So, back to Divinity Original Sin.
Too bad indeed. Not even a skeptic like you can deny that she loves me.
An orc in love. When this little charm fades, she'll liberate the flesh from our faces.
Come now, enough doom and gloom. Cast your gaze instead upon my fair, fanged filly.
Avert your gaze, and I'll handle this threat for all our sakes.
She wouldn't hurt a fly, and I won't let you hurt a horn on her head.
Well, Marius sounds like Sean Connery. I'm pretty sure it's not him, but let's go say hello to the orc.
Oh!
Bringing your little orcish girlfriend here is like bringing a wolf to a hen house.
Nonsense! Listen! She's purring, the darling.
What fool would trust a two-bit love potion out of a back-page circular from youthful gore?
Alright, let's talk to the guards.
Who better than a proven orc crusher to convince my dumbbell of a friend here that orcs are predators, not pets?
Enough of that. I know how dangerous an orc can be, but this one has been reformed. Anyone can see that she's completely docile, but my prejudiced friend here still wants to kill her.
Hello again. As you can see, I'm still trying to convince this fool that a doped-up orc is not a pet, but he simply won't listen.
Tell me about yourselves.
Maybe before the Great Orc Raid we had time to indulge Ninius's idiotic obsessions, but now we're needed at our posts. I can hardly believe I've been wasting time protecting an orc when I should be running them through.
Excuse my friend's violent outbursts. He hasn't enjoyed a woman's touch in quite some time now. It makes him a bit edgy.
Your woman's touch is less of a loving caress and more of a claw shanked brutally through the throat. I'll take my chances as a bachelor, thanks.
What's this about a charmed orc?
My friend here and I were patrolling outside the city walls, when who did I see creeping along the shore but this lovely orcish lady? For a brief second, as long as eternity, we locked eyes.
Break out the violins.
Perhaps confused by the butterflies in her stomach, she sprang up and began running, claws bared towards Marius. Fortunately for him, I had the presence of mind to ignore my sword and instead adroitly fling my pouch of trinkets towards her. A vial of love potion shattered over her head, and when she turned to face me, she became instantly enamored. I'm sure she must have been compelled to join the orcish army under some kind of duress. A lady with such a sweetly savage manner would never willingly join up with those vicious marauders.
Ha! I can assure you there wasn't a hint of sweetness in those murderous eyes when she lunged at my throat. She may be confined here for now, but who's telling when she'll escape and who she'll rip to shreds?
Okay. A love potion? Tell me more.
Ah, I've always had an amateur interest in all things alchemical. When I read in an esteemed periodical from the Wizards of Youthful Gore about an amazing opportunity that could change my life, I had to act fast or lose the once-in-a-lifetime deal. I sent away for the world-famous love potion, available for a limited time only, and it has worked exactly as promised.
You see what a fool my friend has been, spending all his cash on snake oil and bringing a temporarily tranquilized monster into our midst to boot.
What kind of monster would lie in a published advertisement? I'm sure the effects of the potion will be everlasting, as printed.
Let me tell you what I think.
You see, he'd believe it was noon at midnight if he read it on a printed pamphlet. Please tell me you can reason with him, or ditch reason and use your sword to shave him from his murderous darling.
Oh, which should I choose? Of course, I'm a romantic, so I'm gonna say let her live. Let her live. If that potion were truly worthless, it wouldn't have been able to charm her in the first place. In this docile state, she may prove to be a source of valuable information.
You're right. The information she provides could well turn the tides here in Sicile.
Bravo! I trust not only the potion, but my scaly sweetheart in and of herself.
You're going to regret this. We're all going to regret this.
Alright, Medora, what do you have to say about all this?
A man in love with an orc? Blummin' bullfrogs. Is he blind, stupid, or both? Imagine the hell-sent mongrel that'll crawl forth from that union. Why didn't you put her down while you had the chance?
Out of these two choices, the first one seems pragmatic. The second one is basically more open-minded, which is the one I am going to pick. Does the thought of interbreeding sicken you so? For my part, the union itself is hardly a problem, and I'd claim that anyone opposed to the couple on those grounds is small-minded indeed.
That's exactly it. You lot can go on about love all you want, but my opposition is based on one fundamental principle. An orc is incapable of love. Let the elves mix with the imps and the dwarves with undead for all I care, but keep those blasted orcs out of the equation. Now don't get me wrong. If I'd seen evidence, any indication at all, that an orc were more than either a bloodthirsty hellhound or a bloodthirsty hellhound in a clever disguise, I'd be the first in line to bless any such mixed-up union.
Alright, so let's skip ahead a few days and a few days game time and see what happens. Okay, here we are back a couple of days later, and let's see what happens with the charmed orc and her lover, a town guard. Oh no!
By the gods! She killed them! Those fools are dead! I knew that she-beast would bring disaster.
Oh boy. Oops! What happened to the soldiers who were standing outside the warehouse?
It was that orc! She snapped! Grabbed them, popped their necks, and then ran out of here like a wild beast! I'm only grateful she didn't notice me standing here. Can you imagine?
Oh boy. Sorry, Marius. Sorry, Ninius. Even though this video may be my 100th upload, it does not mean I have 100 videos on my channel, and I would not and I do not consider it as my 100th video. About 6 of my videos have been either blocked or partially blocked for copyright reasons. In the majority of these videos, I used music from some of my favorite musicians. I am okay with the videos being copyright claimed, but to be outright blocked I thought was excessive. So, I guess I will have to create 6 more videos in order to reach the 100 videos mark. Okay. Alright, what are you two doing there? Alright, do you two want some privacy? Thank you for watching. Hope you found that funny. There is a lot of other funny and humorous moments in the Divinity Original Sin game, the first one. Till next time, this is RPGmodsFan saying cheers, have a good day, and goodbye.